Now let's talk a little bit about your new chapter with Fear of God. Very exciting. For your previous experience, you mainly worked with French powerhouses. So this is actually the very first American culture-inspired brand with a Black American creative director, Jerry Lorenzo, who grew up, traveling with his MLB player and coach dad. So his designs are definitely more, American culture-inspired and more athletic-inspired. So this is also something new for you. Are you trying any new approaches? Are you already doing something that's entirely different with Fear of God?
I think it's like part of my job. You have two elements like really important as a CEO, I think, is to always learn and to be curious enough. And also, so that's why I'm really listening and I'm really respectful about the culture and the how and why we have like this brand and this strategy right now is like you have to be really humble in the way you operate and respect what this American new luxury can be. I think from my seat is like something new we have to create, and that's why it's really challenging and interesting.
When we talk about Fear of God, Essentials Fear of God is actually one of the very first and very popular hit in China market. And now Fear of God has a Douyin store that actually talks directly to the market, providing people with early access to exclusive collections from Essentials Fear of God. So it seems like to me that talking to the consumers directly is a priority from Fear of God. Is that what your focus is on right now?
Exactly. You said like what I have in mind. It's like, difficulty of a fashion brand is to have like a direct dialogue with different, countries and with different customer and everything. So it's really to bridge the gap in each country and, of course, and to have like a direct relationship with the Chinese customer is like really important for a brand like us because, of course, the market is like big and we have like tons of partners.
Yes.
But it's really better to start the conversation with them directly. And that's why one of my, let's say, first mission is to create like this bond between China and like Fear of God.
That's awesome. Good luck on that. I think it's definitely important to take your voice into your own control because I feel like the consumers here are also getting more and more sensitive about the authenticity of the story and they really want to be treated sincerely. So I feel like that will be a great first step.
As a brand, it's really important when you arrive to be, as you said, authentic. And I think the best way to be authentic is to be yourself.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's the way also the brand has been, operated since years. So now is to create this like more, let's say, brand way, but still authentic to the Jerry vision.
Well, last question for our conversation, and I'm sure this is a question that a lot of my audience will be super interested in. It might be a grand question, so take your time to think about it. What are some of the key takeaways you would give to a potential young professional in the industry for someone who also wants to pursue business fashion?
Stay true to yourself. It's interesting to learn from other, but like do not benchmark too much. To have your unique and to have a difference on the market, I think that's the best. In the meantime, you have to listen and be curious enough to also